Baby. It is currently 7:20 in the AM Central Standard Time in the Ozarks. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Nikki Wirth, and I'm here to have a divine time with you. I'm a psychic medium. I come from a tarot lineage and a tarot legacy of Oswald Wirth. That's my chosen divination is tarot, and I am a channeler. As most of us are. This reading is going to be probably for those who know a lot about tarot or even the tarot reader, because some of us have been exploited, some of us have been used as tarot readers. And well, there's been a lot going on in some of our lives because of the things that we know. It's just like being in one of those damn sci-fi movies, back in the 90s where, everybody's conspiring to hurt the psychic. You ever see the show Medium, or, back in the day, whenever popular entertainment realized that there was going to be an abundance of light workers, they started writing propaganda so that the light worker would, I guess, take on the programming of being attacked. Like, okay, this is what's supposed to happen to me. I'm supposed to be attacked because I know things. That's just how it's supposed to be. No, it's not. It's not. It's not how it's supposed to be. You're not just supposed to be attacked and targeted because you have a gift. That's not how the divine would have us to live. Okay, it really isn't. And there's been some really shisty stuff going on around you. There really has. But the days of what the old administration did are numbered. Okay? Because I was a person of interest, and so were you, the first time Trump was in office. But you were just a person of interest. You were somebody that was an eye was being kept on. Okay? But it wasn't through the Trump administration, perhaps, like you thought. It was through the other side. It was through the Democratic side of things, okay, and the entertainment industry. So I'm here to give you some confirmation that, baby, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. These people really did decide that you were a threat to them. And the reason why is because of what you know, but not only what you know, but how you insist on their healing. They felt like that anyway. You came in, you showed up as a divination worker, maybe a yoga teacher, a therapist, to very elite people. You know what I'm saying? So that is, you know what I'm saying? And you started telling these very elite people the truth. Okay, if you're a tarot reader, and it's not who you're for in politics, it's not about that, because it's not a competition. This is divine order that we don't really have anything to do with. Okay, I'm just a channeler. So in my instance, they would come and get readings from me on a popular psychic line and get mad at me because I would tell them the truth. Because I would lay the cards out and say to them, honey, you have an issue. And the issue is you. It's not political people. It's not people who are in the business with you. It's not it's not any of that. Your issue is you. Okay? And then I was fired from my job because let go because I was a risk on the psychic line. Because I also spoke with prominent people such as, and it's hard to discern, because a lot of people are like, oh, the Masons are bad. There are some Masons that are needed that are good. You can't just get rid of all Masons. Not all Masons are bad. Okay? Some of them really do take what they're doing seriously to help the world. Some of them get in there and get power hungry and go off the wall. And then you have situations like Puff Daddy and things like this. Okay? But I started talking to some of these good Masons, and they started doing the right thing. They were actually listening to the messages that, God was giving them through me and other readers and other spiritualists. And at that time, whenever God started moving, God moved. And a movie was put on the big screen called The Sound of Freedom. And then they knew at that time that the Epstein list was going to come out. And this was like May of 2022. They knew that that shit was going to come out in 2019. Which is why they did everything they could in 2020 to cause chaos, havoc. You know what I'm saying? And to also steal an election. Okay? I've been quiet about this because I've been watched. And if you're watching me, so have you. Because this goes a lot deeper than just like a handful of people. Like if you were a psychic medium, you were probably, whenever Biden was in office, you were probably listed as a domestic terrorist. No shit. You never done anything to anybody except for know about trafficking, human trafficking, and know about certain things. You didn't do anything to any damn body. But you were listed as a domestic terrorist, and all kinds of propaganda was put out about you to people, and a whole mission to take you down started happening. I'm here to confirm to you that those days are over. You are right in the middle, probably right now, of their last-ditch effort to look like they were upstanding citizens. Okay? You are right now in the middle of their last plot, their last ploy, their last scheme. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what is happening. And they're upset because all of this is coming out. There are some of these people who were involved in these child trafficking rings who feel like they were forced. I'm picking up on an energy of a businessman. I'm channeling right now. And this businessman is, he's highly addicted to drugs. He has kids. And the men that he owes all this money to for drugs, they're in an organization. They're in a darker organization. And they're coming towards this businessman. And they're saying to him, we want all this money. We want your business. We want this. We want that. And he's giving them a hard time. Like, he's not, he's like, look, you can't hold a gun to my head and take me down to the courthouse and make me sign over my business, dog. And they're like, oh, but we can get a lawyer to come over here and have a meeting and you can do it that way. And this businessman is giving them a hard time because he don't want to give up his business because he's a fucking drug addict. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't want to admit his truth. This is just what I'm channeling. This is a channeled message. And so he gets deeper and deeper and deeper with these people. And then, as he's getting deeper and deeper and deeper with these people, what they're doing is they're like, he'll get high on drugs, and they're manipulating the situation, so they'll wait until this businessman gets high. Whenever he's really high at home with his old ladies, his kids are there, and bam, 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 they'll knock on the door right in the middle of all this going on, all this chaos going on, right? The drug dealers are, whoever that he owes the money to. And they'll go in, and it's like goons. And while he's high, and they'll just ransack and say, You're going to have sex with your kids on camera. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And they get all this evidence on this businessman. Okay? And the businessman, you know what I'm saying? This is just the energy, and it resonates and it flows with different people. And the businessman right then feels forced. He's like, I'm forced into this. I didn't want to do those things to my kid. I didn't want to do those things on tape. I didn't want to be a part of that shit. You know, like, but here's what we have to ask the businessman. How far do you think your toxicity will run if you're doing cocaine or meth every day or heroin? And you're addicted to that manner. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you weren't forced into that, but you made decisions. At some point, that businessman could have said, you know what, I don't, just because I'm in deep with these guys and I owe them like $1 million, that doesn't, I can stop doing drugs and I can get clean and I can work on myself. So that man, he made his choice already through another choice. So that is why the divine will hold them accountable for what they've done. And then there's just people with money who also want to feel like they have to win in some of these circumstances, that hire these people to target individuals who know things about them, who they feel are a threat about what they know. If you're watching this, you're either one of those people that hires people to do that, or you are a truly gifted individual who you've scared the fuck out of somebody with your gifts. And this is going to resonate for very few, but it will resonate what I'm saying, about to say. And that is that you have predicted shit to them that has happened. Like, this shit actually happened. You know, I started making predictions for some pretty elite people that I will keep anonymous because they deserve that. Okay? They deserve their secrets to be kept to a degree. Unless it's harming children. Okay? But you made predictions, and you started making predictions for these people. And I started in 2018 telling them what was going to happen. And everything that came out of your mouth was true. Everything that came out of your mouth as a practitioner, as a tarot reader, as, you know what I'm saying? Every bit of that, it was true. And now they're sweet. And this 4 swords fell to the ground. So that means that whatever plan, plot, scheme they had for you to give up something, you get what I'm saying, is now over. And they're exposed to the point that they'll expose themselves now. Now it's more of a campaign just to be a nuisance, I feel, more than anything. And you learned a lot about yourself. You learned a lot about your illusions. You learned a lot about what you really need and what you don't need. That's the truth, baby. You really did. You learned that because they kept using a romantic partner, which is karmic, in a sense, to get at you. That was the only thing that they found. And you know what? You have learned how to love yourself now. And if you learned and you lost the illusions. So Spirit, I don't have a lot of time because I get to go work at another venture today. You notice I said get to, not have to. And you get to do things too. You don't have to. I'm going to leave this up though. What's your advice for the person watching me today? You're free. You're going to get a message that you're free. You're going to continue to get confirmation and downloads. Okay? You have figured out the last little bit of a plan that they had towards you, your finances, and some of this has to do with a great legacy. Okay? I know that some of us get egotistical and we think that only our legacy is a great one. No, honey. There's a great legacy involved here for quite a few people. And it's supposed to be a legacy because of the way that they have gone about helping to heal humanity. So anyway, and your ancestry has to do with this legacy. So these people feel like, because of how your name will be known forevermore, okay? Because they tried to slanderize you, honey. They tried to defame you. They tried to slanderize you. They really tried to put a number on you, okay? However, much they tried to slanderize your name, it will be known 100 times greater than theirs for being a great service to humanity. Here is some frankincense. I want to offer a blessing to you today. May abundance chase you down in every way. May you not lack. May your cup always be totally full. May you be able to place your finances where you need them to be so that you can enjoy the life that's meant for you. I ask that the ancestors, angels, Holy Spirit, creator of all things, I ask that you bless this person's finances. I ask that you take any hexes, witchcrafts, or curses that has been placed against them off of their finances. I ask that they have the ability to go freely and get that in which they need without worry. And I ask that they never lack again in any way. Thank you so much for the person watching me. Thank you so much for our clarity. Thank you so much that we are able to get together in a multitude and raise the vibration of the consciousness of humanity together. Thank you so much for the truth. Thank you so much for our path. Thank you so much for our journey. Thank you so much for protection. Thank you for all you do for us. Mother Earth, thank you for sustaining us. Thank you for growing good food for us. Thank you for having a wonderful place for us to be. Brother Wind, thank you for providing the air that moves, all that we need in order to alchemize. Sister Water, thank you for nourishing our bodies. Thank you for the wonderful water that you give us. Thank you, Father God, for putting all this together intricately in a divine plan, and that we follow that divine plan according to your will and not ours, with grace and mercy and ease. Amen. It is so, so it is, 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 it is so, so it is. Yeah, all that is coming against you, those days are over, baby. And they know it. And now they're trying to be they're trying to expose themselves a bit, because they feel like if they can make you look crazy or discredit you in any way, and you almost went down. You get what I'm saying? You almost went down in that vibration. You almost went way down, and you almost got discredited. You did, because that last illusion was there. Either you wanted to be loved, or you wanted more money, or whatever that illusion was that you had to drop. Okay? And you almost went down again, but you didn't. You caught it. You caught yourself. The divine caught you. Your ancestors caught you. And now this is being used, baby. Let me tell you, being used to conspire for your good. All the conspiracies, everything that has happened has totally conspired in your favor. I want you to accept your blessing from above today. I want you to honor your ancestors today. I want you to honor yourself today, because you've come a long way. And I want you to breathe easy, but still be cautious. Okay? Because there's still investigations going on. These people, they're on their last leg of those investigations. We've probably got about, I'm going to say until middle of March, maybe April. And then all of it will be to where you can actually breathe easy. And we can go, okay? You fought a good fight. Now it's time to relax and attract and allow your healing. Thank you so much for what you've done for humanity. Thank you so much for your like, for subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much for allowing Spirit to confirm to me today. I'm going to tell you how you'll know that you're on the right path. One of these individuals that you know is up to distracting you or something. You know what I'm saying? Because this has been going on since 2019 in our lives. Probably before in some of us, in some of our lives, okay? This person is close to you. They're appearing to be close to you. They tried to get close to you, number one. So there's a person. This is how you know. This is your confirmation, okay? Thank you for watching to the end. I'm sorry that Spirit just did it right now. Is that this person who is close to you, all of a sudden you'll feel the need to back away from them. Then as you back away, they're going to do very covert, narcissistic things. Like they're going to comment certain things on your social media. Or, you know what I'm saying? But they're going to expose themselves. Okay? It is your job to don't feed the frequency. Spirit, this is a very important message, and I got it last night, real heavy. Don't feed the frequency of it. Don't pay attention to it. Don't even acknowledge the comments. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Don't acknowledge the comment. Just let it roll. Let it do what it's supposed to do. And be there. And you be and focus into something else. Please. But that will be your confirmation. And this person, you can tell in their energy, you'll be able to tell in their energy that they really disdain you. And the reason why is because they've come to you, they've been in your energy. At first things were going well because they thought they were getting their way, and then they exposed themselves to you. But they're going to expose themselves in another way to you today, on the very day of watching this video, no matter what the video is, no matter when you watch it, okay? And that is God speaking. So thank you so much for stopping by. And you're not crazy, honey. You're really not. But it is almost, I'm, you know, to a place to where you are reaping some rewards for going through everything you've gone through. Double for your trouble. Thank you for stopping by. There's information on how to get a reading in the description of this video. I appreciate you. You are amazing. You're worthy. Keep going. And you remember, you're a badass. Look at what you've come through. You did it flawlessly, baby. You don't even look like what you went through. You can wake up, baby, whoever you are, especially if you're a woman. And that's what makes these other women mad. And you might not even really look all that great, but you got the confidence to go on and look, you don't even got to put no makeup on. You just pop up out of bed and show up and do your job. And they, you know what I'm saying? And it just, you know, you just do that too. Pop up out of bed and do your job. Don't stop that. Okay? You're on the last little bit here. The last little bit. And it's no longer a fight, Spirit says. It's a flow. Just let it all happen and flow. It'll flow. Just let it flow. Don't fight. Okay? Just let it be. And show up and do what you're supposed to do. And you'll be alright. Okay. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.